Hey guys, Zoronden here, and you are tuned in to Game 3 of MC versus Bomber. In the top left corner, we have Red Terran Bomber, and in the bottom right, we have MC, of course, the Blue Protoss. Now, this game is all tied up. Bomber went for an all-in last game, and MC held that off. And Bomber was forced to call the GG with, I think the game was just about 9 minutes. It was like 4 for casting, so I mean it was a very quick game. And so here we are on Game 3. This is of course a best of 7 series. So, Bomber has chosen to not go for the wall off, and MC has his gateway coming up and his little scouting probe out and about looking to find out where Bomber is. So of course he's going to go in the top right base, and Bomber obviously is not there. Now no scouting yet by Bomber, throwing up a barracks. Looks like his SCV from the barracks is not going to scout. It goes back to mining and getting out his orbital command. There goes the SCV scout, and the probe scout is of course in the base. And that is not a scout SCV, that is in fact a quick expansion as SCV. So gonna get a fast expand, well not exactly a fast expand, but a fairly quick expansion by Bomber. And MC's just gonna sit on that tower in the middle for now as Bomber tosses up a bunker and a second barracks and a couple, just one more supply depot up there. And it looks like we got a zealot gonna go and poke into Bomber's base, see what he can get done or find out over there. Looks like he's going to wait for that stalker, so he's going to do that kind of standard one zealot, one stalker, early push, harass to see what he can achieve. But that bunker is going to easily force them away, and they are going to probably run back to the tower and just sit there for now. And he actually is going to send them home. Alright, go back and look at Bomber. He has 2 orbitals up now. He's getting a gas as well as a tech lab, so interesting to see what he is looking to do. We do have a 3 racks out of him. Probably not going to see an all-in again, as this is a... hang on, MC won that last time, especially since he's already expanded that. I mean, that's kind of obvious there. So, second gas going down by Bomber. And he's just massing up Marines for now, throwing up a second bunker, so interesting play out of him so far. And MC is getting his expansion, his natural saturated here. Just 1 gateway by him so far. Of course, he is grabbing a very quick third, so he's going to be up 1 on Bomber, which he needs to be. And there we go. 3 more gateways, as well as a robotic facility. And of course, I believe, and yeah, warp gate's done. So obviously, it's open right there. If I look around, and plenty of sentries here. He's hoping to wall that off, and it is going to take way more than the usual 3. And wow, what a Marine party up here, just going nuts with them. And a factory over here, starport going up, a 3rd bunker. Oh, and look at this missile turret. He left it at 15 health short of being completed, and if MC chooses to get Dark Templar and march up here, and then, you know, he starts getting stuff hit on, he can quickly finish that turret and have a detector out. If MC doesn't go Dark Templar, he can cancel this down the road and recoup that, I believe it's 100 minerals for a turret. So, interesting, cool little tactic out of him. Let me double check that turret price right here. Yes, it is 100. And we do have that factory going down for some scouting or walling. Here come the observers. Bomber has just salvaged his bunkers. He may be looking to go in, cancel that turret that he had partially done. So he is getting ready to do something. Maybe he's expanding again. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, definitely going to be grabbing that 3rd and pushing out at the same time. Very nice call. Want to do aggression as you expand. That way MC is dealing with your forces instead of attacking your expansion. So here we come. Factory kind of creating a pseudo wall there for Bomber, but those stalkers are going to almost tear it down. It's going to, yeah, it's gonna. And here he goes, both ends coming up the north and the south. The force fields kind of block him off in the north, but in the south, this army gets in, and there's only a few stalkers here. Probes off the line, going for the Marines and Marauders. A warp in going on there. Not a very good place for a warp in. Most of those zealots got picked off with the extra damage. The North Army has moved down and is assaulting over here. We got a Guardian Shield up for MC. That's helping out, but MC's forces are down to nothing practically. Yeah, MC has 4 stalkers on the field at this time. His third is, of course, going to pop. He has to let that fall so that he can warp in more stalkers. He's going to pick off a few free Marauders down here as they try to run away, but the main force comes back up and he has to retreat. The third has gone down. Ooh. It was a costly attack by Bomber, but he came out far ahead, and MC is in trouble. 11 stalkers versus that army. He needs to pull out. Here comes a wave of zealots. Let's see if this will be enough. This looks like this might be the final conflict. The zealots rush in there, but the Marauders, oh, with concussive shell, just slowing those guys down a ton. Oh, they're just cremating this army. MC is in a world of hurt. I don't know if he can pull it off at this point. This natural is pretty much doomed at this point, and MC does call the GG. That's going to do it for Game 3. Bomber does now have a 2-1 lead in this series, so I'm going to be bringing you Game 4 next. Let's see if MC can make a comeback. I am, of course, Zoronden, and I'll catch you on the other side.